What's up? Good morning, guys. So we're gonna grab some tools. We're gonna grab 14, 12. I think that's all we'll need. We're gonna go ahead and take the starter from my parts Integra, and we're gonna give it to Gordo. He needs a starter. He needs one bad. So we're making it happen. My dad has been toying with his stuff, trying to fine-tune the startup because it's just a little bit finicky. The distributor isn't the best, but my dad's getting really close, but the starter keeps hanging up because it's terrible. So we're gonna get that changed out, taken care of. All right, so right here's my parts car. All right. The guy, when I got this thing, drove it here, so I know it starts. I mean, all I've done is take parts from it, not very many. The motor's still probably a runner. It just needs a little bit of clean and a distributor and fuel lines and stuff. I stole the fuel line and the distributor and little things, but she'd be a runner. I'm gonna put it in my buddy Brett's EF. He's having a lot of problems with his D series these days, and he's looking for something a little bit better. And you know, I got this LS, might as well help brother out. So steal the starter real quick, put it on Gordo's car, and we'll get that thing to where it stops hanging up, and my dad can mess with it while we all work today. There's a few little scratches on there. All right, so I got the starter all unbolted now. I just gotta undo the power wire. Battery is disconnected, guys, so I'm not gonna electrocute myself. Maybe. Pretty good at it. Sucker's being a pain in my rear. Now, you guys think I'm working with one hand, but I'm holding the camera and those hoses right now with the other hand. Oh, come on, girl. There we go. We worked it. I do a lot with one hand, though. Got to. It's important. Be versatile. Dude, it's a 13. I was worried about that. Dude, they didn't have it very tight, though. I just did that with a 14, guys. Oops. Dude, and every time I take apart, I get new bolts. A little washer, but whatever. Close the hood up. Gone. So we're actually so when we steal the motor from this thing, we're actually gonna drill out the pinch welds, take the radiator support, front end and stuff, and we're gonna put it on my other Integra because it needs a radiator support and a hood and some love. So we're gonna take care of that, do that up. It's gonna be sick. Gordo's out here pulling his starter. Well, I'm out here, he's over here back at the shop. We're both outside, but trying to do it a little early in the morning before the sun starts baking us. We had a chance last night, but we were doing a bunch and it was just not the right moment. So getting it busted out right now before my dad even gets in. It'll be ready for him when he gets here. Heck yeah. Got you a starter.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. You only have one bolt in it, so it's a little easier than yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bottom one's fighting me.
Yeah, you got the extensions and stuff?
Yeah, I've got that.
Here, let me kick its butt for you.
Plus we got this one, but it just kept slipping off, so.
Alright. Here, throw mine on there. Is that one 12 point? Or yeah. Let's see. Throw mine on there. We'll slip off less. She's looking good, Gordy. Let me get you a tile blow valve on there. 3-inch pipe.
Yeah.
Later date stuff, along with the everything else. We got a whole big list for this thing. She's gonna have coils and all kinds of cool stuff. Cage is here, ready to go. We just need the weekend to put it in. We've had so many race weekends, we haven't really got to it. Things have been intense. Yeah, I seen that. That was a good push. But we've had, I mean, NHRA Nationals, we've had Grid Life. My dad was out of town tuning Kyle's car. We have PSCA this weekend, ICC next weekend. Literally have not gotten to stop the last month. It has been intense. So it's good to get a little chance to take care of the Civic and do some maintenance, you know. Starter, this is just normal maintenance with the Honda right here. We just got to change the starter.
Yeah.
But happens to everybody. You guys know this thing takes water, right? It's probably the most economic vehicle there is on the planet. We run off water.
Much did already do the whole thing.
All right, Gordy's got the other one. One second. All right, Gordy's got the other one out. This thing barely had any engagement, so that's all the way out. His other one sticking in has like the teeth here already, and then you pull it out and they go like all the way to here. So yeah, that's why the starter was hanging up.
Yeah.
But this one's, he's already got going in. Bottom bolt's pretty much all the way in. Top one's pretty much all the way in. He's tightening it up. He's gonna get the nuts and the little spade on there and stuff, and then she's gonna have a new starter and be a ripper. I'm pretty pumped. This thing should just freaking crank all day. It'll sound great. We can breathe a little bit, and it's gonna be epic. So stay tuned. That was pretty crispy.
That was. No grind sounds or nothing.
It was just the starter itself. Like,
yeah.
My foot's not near the gas.
Nowhere.
No, I
darn,
just need some charge.
Some charge, yeah.
You might just need a new battery.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we were talking about.
Go through and check all your, you know, your grounds and everything, and your wiring to that battery.
Yeah, well, we were talking about it, changing this power cable, because it does have a big old solder joint up front, and that's a lot of amp draw, and it's not very good for it. When you
but it fires right up, and I watch the RPMs, and it doesn't go crazy anymore.
That's good.
It didn't go crazy like
no.
Oh.
That's good, yeah.
That's what we were playing with yesterday.
We were talking about putting a plate up here and then putting the battery up here.
Yeah.
Get a plate first.
Nice, man, once I put the weight plate on,
yeah.
Put the battery up here.
Yeah. Make things way simpler.
So what do you guys got left? We gotta get a new battery, and you got to go get a turbo from my house.
Yeah.
And put a turbo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that,
you're solid.
the catch pan.
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
And wire two-step.
Two-step.
Two-step. Do you have a vehicle speed working? Oh.
Well, he wired it, but he wired so we took the signal ground or whatever from the two-step wire to the speed sensor.
Okay, yeah, so undo that.
Yeah.
Undo that, and I can teach you how to wire the two-step, or the vehicle speed real quick, and then you don't need the two-step wire.
Okay.
Or the two-step wire you can put to your brake light.
I was wanting to do that so I could do rolling 8
Yeah.
Which we could still do off of speed.
Yeah.
We could do that off the speed.
But yeah, we're super close. So we just need to wire the speed then, and we'll just have it two-step like it was with the Honda.
Or we can put the
two-step wire to the brake. That is a simple thing too, because that's just spades.
Yeah.
On the e-brake.
Yeah, that would be really easy. Probably be a lot easier than wiring.
Gordo got a sick new banner. Thanks to the Dirty Panda. It's his buddy.
Later I'm gonna go clean the car.
After you change the turbo. Don't do it before you change the turbo, please.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got this saddle mount on there welded. We're gonna go ahead and nutsert right here. Have a little flat plate. This is gonna go to it, weld it, and then I'm gonna mount the pump. We're gonna keep on rocking. This thing's coming together It's gonna get done. I'm ready. They're out there messing with Gordy's, getting it to fire up every time, getting the oil pressure gauge set, because it has been set to 150 pressure gauge and we only have 100. So getting everything set, dialed in. We're excited. I'm freaking pumped. Things are coming in hot. Woo. All right. So I got this bracket all made up, nuts are bolted on. We're about to tighten it down, guys. Tightening it down. The moment of truth right here. How's it gonna feel once it's tight? Is it gonna be solid? Is it gonna flex? Are we gonna have to make another mount? What will we find out? All right, it's tight. Sheesh, sheesh. Dude, that cable doesn't move. I think I need to add, nah, it just comes down a little bit. Might need to add like 2 or 3 clamps along this just to make sure it's not flopping around up in here. There is a little space right here, but I got a clamp there. Probably should add one there. One in between all of these probably, just to make sure it's solid. I got clamps here, all up in here. Time to come down and do the stuff in the tank. Woo! Woo! All right, so Jamie's helping me get these all wired up. We got the wires ran back. This one's gonna go to the starter. This other one's gonna go to the fan down there. You can see it, that red one. I'm doing the boost control right now. We've got it mounted right here. It's solid, not going anywhere. It's solid, not going anywhere. This line is my source, comes around over the Cherubski to the source. Top and bottom gate right here, bottom, top. A is top, B is bottom. That's how you run the 4-port. We've got the wires coming through that little hole right there, right to here. Got some heat shrink on them, labeling them blue. I'm gonna connect it, bring it all the way around over here to the extra plug, right there. Things are looking really good in here. Back in the back, we are on the attack. So I got this sucker. So I've got this piece here. I just trimmed the bottom of it so it'll sit flat when I get it all up, because it'll sit about like that. I'm gonna cut this a lot shorter though, probably around like here. So mount that up. That's the next step here in the back. I got this towel here blocking so I can weld and don't set anything on fire. That would suck. But Steven's here. Jordan gave him the day off, so he's here cranking away, pulling his training out. He's got to put a twin disc in it. It's gonna be epic. So he just changed his manifold, his intercooler, and gonna have some adapters, but it's gonna make it all work, and this thing's gonna be ripping. I'm stoked. All right, I got the fans all wired up down there. They're set to jet. This is the power for them. And this is the power for the starter. I got the starter wired as well. Run that and put that on. Sick. What's a pain? Just trying to get this working. All right. So we got the starter all plugged in and done. The fans are all plugged in and done. We're doing VTEC right now. We're adding a relay for that because we got the 450 universal harness. If you have a 550 or 600, use a diode, and you don't need a relay, but we're just doing this for now. It's coming together really well. I've got the boost control all plumbed, mounted. The wires are running around. I need to run those into the extra plug as well as all this other stuff we're doing. And then it's 2-step, and we're set. I'm pretty much set to jet. I've got fluids and everything, but except for water. I don't have coolant in it. But I think I'm gonna go steal a stock overflow from one of the parts cars and just put a -4 on a hose and just run it to it.
Okay.
So then I have an overflow so I can put coolant in it, or water.
You don't have to have that on.
I don't have to. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can just put water in it. Yeah. I guess that is in the cap.
Because the cap
will hold that.
To plug that.
Yep. Okay.
So all I've got left is did you get the power wire to the fans?
To the fans connected right now.
Then I've just got the relay for VTEC left.
Yep, and then I got two-step inside.
Two-step, you just gotta take that to the brake.
We just need to run some probably 90s or something around just to a bottle or something.
So yeah, hopefully that'll.
Yeah.
I'll still get a fitting on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
All right, so we got all of the wiring but two-step done. The fuel pump is completely mounted, cables mounted, everything's all mounted. Lines are all on. Look at that. That looks really good, guys. So I mean, it's a little different than we originally planned. It's a little out here further than we expected, but things look really, really good. I'm excited. We got the vent and the return all tight, but the bulkhead's all tight. She is coming along. So we just need to prime the pump and then it should be able to start. Go ahead and adjust the regulator and do all those little things. For Gordo's car, they got to where it fires up. You don't even need to hold the pedal or nothing. It's right there, working really good. I'm excited for all of us. Brad and Austin are kicking butt on their Del Sols over here. He's searching through my bulb bin. What do you need, boss?
10 for my valve cover.
10s for your valve cover? Well, that one might not be a 10.
It looks like it.
It looks close, but
Well, that's the style.
some of them are 11, bro. How many do you need?
4. Got him? Oh, got him. Thank you.
Gotcha. Your brother needed a distributor bolt?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, good. All right, we're gonna go in the air. She's right here, right there. Everything's freaking plumbed almost. I mean, everything's plumbed. Water, fuel, coolant, oil. Water is coolant. I don't have coolant in here, just water. Oh man, this is epic. The race is in literally a day now. It's freaking scary. We got a tune still, and I'm hoping for the best. So stay tuned. It's gonna be epic, guys. Yep, Dustin's another one. Thank you all for tuning in. Today was an epic day at the shop. We all thrashed so hard and just got so much done. Gordo's car starts up super crispy now. It's really awesome. And Austin's Del Sol was off of timing. That's what his two-step issue was.
And there was no keyway.
And there was no keyway, which is outrageous.
I just figured Mario's out too. Mario's is gonna be fixed.
right.
Mario's is about to be fixed. Amy's on a roll today.
Yeah, bro. I'm just rolling around in my chair fixing.
Yes, he is. Just sitting there rolling around.
What was Mario's?
So Mario's on the relay kit, the red wire, the switched wire broke somewhere.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was telling him to look
inside
at.
So I tested it. I took the power probe and I checked it at the plug. The ground's fine. It's the power that's bad. So he's just running a new power wire back to the switch,
Preston, do this.
It's gonna work great.
and then it should be good.
Preston, do this.
Yeah, Preston does a great job.
So worst case scenario, it's also the ground, and we got to run a new ground too. But I think it's just the power.
Yeah, that's epic.
And what is it powering?
We got Brad out here. He's ready for a little tune on the Del Sol. We're gonna have to throw down. What do you brothers got cooking?
It's extra good.
Sounds good. We got some vacuum leaks, boss? No leaks? We don't got any leaks. We're good. Love me the Del Sol.